Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is composed of 19 letters. The translation of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Also, this phrase is composed of 38 letters. 38 letters is a multiple of 19 by 2. So the Arabic Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is equal to 19 letters, and the English translation is equal to 38 letters, which is multiple of 19. When I started reading in the Holy Quran, when I was very young in age, I came to Surah 74. In Arabic, we call it, or it says, it's written, Al-Muddathir. Al-Muddathir means, to me, my translation, the one wrapped in silence. Al-Muddathir is God called the Prophet Muhammad al-Muddathir when he was meditating in a cave in Mecca. Because maybe was cold, he was wrapped. So my translation, I said, the one wrapped in silence. So I will read the Surah Al-Muddathir in Arabic first. I memorized it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. يا أيها المدثر قم فأنذر وربك فكبر وثيابك فطهر والرجس فاهجر ولا تمنن تستكثر ولربك فاصبر فإذا نقر في الناقور فذلك يومئذ يوم عسير على الكافرين غير يسير ذرني ومن خلقت وحيدا وجعلت له مالا ممدودا وبنين شهودا ومهدت له تمهيدا ثم يطمع أن أزيدا كلا إنه كان لآياتنا عنيدا سأرهقه صعودا إنه فكر وقدر فقتل كيف قدر ثم قتل كيف قدر ثم نظر ثم عبس وبثر ثم أدبر واستكبر فقال إن هذا إلا سحر يؤثر إن هذا إلا قول البشر سأصليه سقر وما أدراك ما سقر لا تبقي ولا تذر لواحة للبشر عليها 19 عليها 19 عليها 19 وما جعلنا أصحاب النار إلا ملائكة وما جعلنا عدتهم إلا فتنة للذين كفروا ليستيقن الذين أوتوا الكتاب ويزداد الذين آمنوا إيمانا ولا يرتاب الذين أوتوا الكتاب والمؤمنون وليقول الذين في قلوبهم مرض والكافرون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا كذلك يضل الله من يشاء ويهدي من يشاء وما يعلم جنود ربك إلا هو وما هي إلا ذكرى للبشر. Until I will translate what I have read from the Holy Quran. As I said, this is chapter 74, and the title is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. O you wrapped in silence, arise and deliver the warning, and to your Lord say, God is great, and keep your garments clean and pure, and abstain from all abominations. Boast not of giving, and your reward is greater. And for your Lord's sake, be patient. At last, when the trumpet is sounded, that will be that day, a day of calamity. For the unbelievers, there will be no ease. Leave me with the one I created bare and alone, to whom I granted unlimited resources, and sons, boys and girls, as witnesses, for whom I made life smooth and comfortable. Yet he is greedy, asking for more. By no means. He has stubbornly rejected our signs. I will oppress him in his ascendancy, for he thought and decided. Then he was killed by his decision. Consequently, he was killed by his decision. Then he pondered, then he frowned, and he scowled. Then he turned back and was haughty. Then he said, this is nothing but hypnotic sorcery. I will cast him into Sukar, hellfire. And what do you know about Sukar? He neither lives nor dies. It lures mortals. Over it are 19. Over it are 19. Over it are 19. And we have set none but angels as guardians of the hellfire, and we have fixed their number as a trial for the unbelievers, in order that the people of the book may arrive at certainty, and the believers may increase in faith, and that no doubts be left with the people of the book and the believers, and those in whose hearts is a disease. And the unbelievers may say, what does God mean by this symbol 19. God leads whoever wants to stray, stray, and guides whoever wants to be guided. And no one can know the forces of your Lord except He. And this is only a warning to mankind. I stopped here when I read the Arabic verses because I want to do some explanation. When I started researching, doing my research in the Quran regarding 19, where it says on it are 19. The first thing I counted the first basmala, or the opening verse of the Quran, where it says Bism. Bism is composed of 3 letters, Allah 4 letters, Ar-Rahman 6 letters, Ar-Rahim 6 letters. And I added them equal to 19 letters. That was the beginning of my research, long time ago. And when I also translated this verse into English, and I used this phrase, in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. And I counted these letters equal to 38 letters, which is twice the 19. 19 times 2 equals to 38. Means the words of God equals the first phrase equal to 19 letters, and then the English language follows, which is equal, that phrase, the phrase of my translation equals to 38 letters. And I see some kind of miracle, in this. But the Surah Al-Muddathir told me there's a great miracle about 19, and God explained it after verse number 30. Verse number 30, it says, over it are 19. And verse number 31, the explanation, as I see here, the translation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. And when I read it in Arabic, made big sense to me, lots of sense. See, I believe that 100% is a miracle. 19 is a miraculous number. So here I say the translation one more. And we have set none but angels as guardians of the hellfire, and we have fixed their number as a trial for the unbelievers, in order that the people of the book Who are the people of the book? I am questioning. The people of the book, those they believe in the Torah and in the Bible. The people of the book may arrive at certainty, and the believers, who are the believers? The believers believe in the Holy Quran. And the believers may increase in faith, and that, no doubts, be left with the people of the book. And the believers means, the people of the book, those they believe in the Torah, and those they believe in the Bible, and those they believe in the Holy Quran. Okay? Those, have certainty about this miraculous 19. What does, and I will continue, what does God means by the, I will go back, little bit. And the believers, and those in whose hearts is a disease, and the unbelievers may say. Here, I understand when it says, and those in whose hearts is a disease, means anyone say the name of his religion, but that person does not believe in God. And the unbelievers, they put them in the same category, in the same thing. Even if they say, they have a religion, and those, they don't have a religion, and they are unbelievers. Okay, they are together. And those in whose hearts is a disease, and the unbelievers may say, what does God mean by this symbol? 19. God leaves whoever wants to stray. It's understood. And guides whoever wants to be guided. And no one can know the forces of your Lord except He. Means here the number of God's forces. Nobody knows. But this is a miracle. 19 is a miraculous from God. See, except He, the Almighty. And this is only a warning to mankind. And more than, see, if God's, wants to make it sure to us, to understand it 100%, it says, no, truly by the moon and by the night as it retreats, and by the dawn as it rises. But it, 19, is one of the greatest miracles. That's it. 19 is one of the greatest miracles. Alhamdulillah. Thanks to the Almighty God. So my research took many years. I came to this country in 1962. I continue with my research. And I put my research in my first book, Mysterious 19, and then I continue my research, and I produced two books, one in Arabic and one in English, and I called the book Circle of God, 19th Century and Beyond. So if you go online and you type www.circleofgod.com, and please, read the book in Arabic or in English, free. And thank you for listening. God bless you. And I hope, I did some good to the listener.